Uh-oh, that must be... I'm hearing the... That's... You see how it's getting all pale and washed out. That's the direction.
Put that away.
Oh.
Smart lad. Hey, that patch of land is mine. So don't think I'm giving it up. You can tell that to your friends in the town.
What friends?
Aren't you one of Spencer's thugs?
No.
Lucky you. I could have no future here for guys like me.
Spencer? Who the heck is Spencer?
Why aren't you in the harbour town?
I've been there already. I even gave my last gold to that old fat git Spencer. But you know, all I wanted was to put a few bottles of rum on a slate and he throws me out. A shitty life, I tell you.
Well, just F off if you don't like it. Do you always effing whinge this much?
I love that, the word whinge. For whine, I guess it's like the British, instead of whining, they say whinging. Like, it could be worse.
It could be worse.
Easy for you to say.
Oh, we got soul points.
Your pockets are probably bursting with gold. But if you've got nothing set aside, it's hard to make ends meet. At least if I had my old gear, I could make a fresh start.
So what about your gear?
I pawned some of it. What else can you do when you need gold? That cutthroat has got the rest of it. I've got to get it back somehow.
Who's got your gear?
Who's got your
Probably
gear?
Spencer.
I can't remember exactly.
Oh, jeez.
Wait a minute. I pawned my decent clothes to Flynn, the storehouse master, for a few gold. He's probably bundled it up and left it lying around in the warehouse. And Spencer, the landlord, has tied my money bag to his belt. But I'll be damned if he's going to keep it. The bag was a present from my mother. And one of his thugs took away my sword. My fine weapon is bound to be rusting away in some dusty corner.
Then you got a different sword then? What the heck?
Look for your gear.
What? Really?
What?
Why would you do that?
Because otherwise you'll end up as dog food.
Yeah, why not?
Because otherwise, you'll end up as dog food.
Dog food?
Yeah. The hellhounds eat fools like you for breakfast.
Damn. In that case, hurry. Get me my stuff and I'll see what I can give you. Agreed?
Agreed.
Ah, wow. We're gonna get paid anyway. Good job, pal. I mean, mate. Sorry. Oh. Mackie berry. Mwahaha. Alrighty. So we'll have to... Wait. Oh, no, that's just either bones or antlers or something. Oh, yeah, let's take a look at the... Let's take a look. Nope, okay. Nope. No, that's not what I wanted. Ring. Okay, so we're using the officer's ring, which gives us a boost to pistols. But we also got this crystal ring. Did we already have that? We got a rune ring? No, we just got this crystal ring. Okay, crystal magic. I see. Okay, cool. Alright. Well, a good magic ring. It's always nice to have another magic ring. Magic rings are kind of cool, I have to say. I always thought they're just a cool idea. Oh, Malky Berry. Let's eat another provision. Eat another provision, says I. Whoa, calm down, pal. Ooh, hellhounds. Hey, pal, what are you doing?
Hey, hellhounds.
Man, that was a good shot. Oh, what was that, dude? Get it. Haha.
hurt. That hurt.
All right, cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Let's pick up our loot. You think these pirates would do a little better? Rotten mushroom. The heck? Good. Okay, draw your sword. There's probably little Timmy. Little Timmy. What are you? Is he a duck? He's not talking. Or, not talking, but you know. Alright, well. We'll try to remember that he's here. I don't know if that he does anything for us, or with us, or to us, or we do anything with him. Rotten mushroom. Why are these mushrooms rotted? Anything here? Is that a person?
What happened?
You were unconscious.
The dogs, these ghastly dogs. You must...
Dead dogs don't bite.
Dead dogs.
You mean?
They've passed away.
Oh, thank you. I'd be dead now without your help. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude. You look like you could use something like that.
Tell me, what happened to you?
When I noticed the creatures attacking the town, I tried to hide here at the eastern beach. But there was no way back out. I was trapped.
Can't you swim?
No, not very well. I would have drowned. I've accepted my fate. Even now I feel death approaching me. I don't have much time left.
Huh.
How can I help you?
I fear it's too late for me.
You're still alive.
Yes, but for how much longer? Maybe there's a remedy. I know an old recipe of the Shaganumbi tribe. I don't know if it'll work, but we can try. I have some of the ingredients. The only things I'm missing are moldy bones and rotten mushrooms.
Huh. So is she sick or something?
You know natives of the Shaganumbi.
Yes, I obtain most of my goods from them. The voodoo skills of their witches always fascinate me.
Me too! And look what I've become!
I don't quite understand.
All right! The spirit wants to be silent, but the mouth is weak.
Well said. You are a freak, and yes, that was a cunning play on the biblical verse. The flesh is willing, but the spirit... No, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Was what Jesus says to his disciples. They're in the Garden of Gethsemane. After the Last Supper, he went out to the garden in Gethsemane where the olive presses were, and to pray. And while he was praying and in great distress about his upcoming arrest and execution, his disciples could not stay awake, and he asked them to stay awake and pray with him. And he took his 3 closest disciples with him a little bit further, but they could not stay awake. And so finally, and he kept on, wake up, come on. Can you not stay awake a little bit, an hour? And they tried, but they kept, oh my goodness. Now granted, they had eaten a lot of food, probably at Passover, maybe. They tried to stay awake, but they could not. And then finally Jesus came back and saw him, he's like, well, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Meaning, you can tell. They wanted to, their hearts were in the right place, but, man, were they sleepy. But that was just a funny. The spirit is willing, but the mouth is weak. Okay.
And the remedy?
Rotten mushrooms.
Rotten mushrooms? You call that an ingredient?
Voodoo potions are supposed to work, not taste nice.
Right. Where can I find these delicacies?
Look on the beach, near where the hellhounds attacked me. 7 rotten mushrooms should do the trick.
You need moldy bones. You want me to dig up the cemetery?
No, the shadow minions already did that for you.
Right.
Go to the cemetery west of the captain's house. Collect 5 moldy bones and bring them to me.
I'll get the ingredients for you.
Good. I'll go back to my house. You can find me there.
Should we sit?
A swig of rum is good for you too.
I'd rather trust my own methods.
All right. Well, we'll ask her about the, what do you call it? The advice as well. Okay, we have 4 out of 7. I think she could have gathered some of these herself, right? But, you know, maybe she doesn't feel good. I don't know. I mean, obviously, she can't feel too good if she wants to eat something that has rotten mushrooms and moldy bones in it.
You look a bit moldy, Bones.
I'm not moldy. I'm just, you know, eccentric.
Excellent.
Let us actually. Yes, yes. Alrighty. And. No. Oh, wait, yeah. Yes, silver tongue. And sparkling gold ring. Let's see if she'll take the. Oh, no.
Don't you have some good advice for me?
Well, I think you're more interested in practical things rather than advice. Here. This amulet was always a loyal companion to me when times were hard. Maybe it's time it got a new owner.
That worked out. Good job, pal. I mean, mate. Alrighty. Now, was there any other... Okay. Let's look at the sea chart. Okay, it must not be on this island either. Bones' quest. Let's actually just... No. Delete. Find a shaman. Bones' hideout. Oh, it's back on Tacarigua. Maybe I'll go back to there next episode and just get this... go to his hideout right quick. But we'll do that later. Okay. Chaos in the harbor town. The hellhounds have been spotted at Emma's in the east, the marketplace, and in front of Grace's forge, in Flynn's warehouse, and at Zach's Blood Oath Square on Blood Oath Square, and at the western beach. All right, well, let's go. Oh, there's a little monkey. Hello, monkey.
Hello, monkey.
Edward.
And how about you? Let me guess. You lost your family in the war, you just happened to land in this mess, and none of it's your fault.
What did he say?
He thinks we're a bunch of vagabonds.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Of course, you almost starved to death. Just a few coins, that's all you need. Isn't that right?
I can always use more gold.
Unfortunately, I have to disappoint you. I was robbed of all my possessions 3 days ago.
Oh.
Big words.
So bugger off.
Not interested.
Not interested in a little chat.
Allow me to rephrase. I'd like to drink my beer in peace and have no intention of speaking to random vagrants. Got it?
Vagrants?
What else would you be?
Don't get worked up.
What could you have possibly done that would be of any interest to me?
I'm the last great pirate captain on the South Seas. I was brought back from the dead.
I was brought back from the dead.
Uh-huh. Back from the dead, huh? Now that's plausible. That really sets you apart from the other windbags around here. Oh, all right. If it'll...
I guess you're not one of the local pirates.
How dare you? Do I look local?
So why are you here?
I, got lost.
Right.
So you're
Actually,
a vagrant. Or
I
vagabond.
was following my destiny. I can't describe it any better. Destiny called me to this forsaken island, and I obeyed.
Sounds familiar. You're trying to follow your destiny. You keep getting interrupted by big mouths who have no idea who you are and insult you for no reason.
All right, you've roused my curiosity. So who are you?
I am someone who stands up against the Underworld.
Well, if you are who you say you are, you might just be the man I'm looking for.
If you treat everyone this friendly, I'm not surprised you haven't found anyone yet. So what do you want?
I fear the hellhounds are merely the harbingers of a far greater threat. I've heard
Probably.
the demon warriors are approaching from the north.
Oh.
I want to see them and find out if they are as demonic as the rumors suggest. Do you feel up to the task?
Where to?
We'll start at the edge of town. We'll discuss what to do when we get there.
We're coming back to this guy after we're done with our current task. That was a bit weird. That was a bit clunky, don't you think? Didn't you think? And before we go talking to everyone in town, let's try to finish up our little task that Alvarez gave us. Snake route. Otherwise, we're gonna be at it for far too long for this episode.
Damn shadows!
Anytime, Bones. Thanks.
That'll be the end of that creature!
Haha. Take that.
Excellent.
Alrighty. Anybody else? Let's go talk to Alvarez and see if that was it. He'll give us some money anyways, I think. There's somebody with a sizable belly.
Alvarez.
I have killed several of the hellhounds already.
Where, exactly?
Killed 2 on the beach.
2 on the beach to the east.
Well done.
Blood Oath Square's clear.
Good. Those bastards bothered me the most.
Huh, well, they're dead now.
The warehouse has been dealt with.
The warehouse as well. That could have been bad. Good work.
That's it. The hellhounds are finished.
Very good, my boy. And here I was, thinking that this was the end of the town.
Yeah. Would have been a pity.
Precisely, and that's why we have to rebuild it.
Sounds like you've got a plan.
I have, but we need help. We need fresh blood. We're definitely not the only community that's fighting for survival. We have
Probably
to convince
not.
the others out there to forge an alliance with us.
Oh. Interesting.
Meanwhile,
You will not escape your fate, so enjoy your existence while you can.
What? Who's that?
Soon your soul will belong to me.
Ruh-roh.
How about some equipment?
This is all I can give you.
That's all.
What did you expect? We have fallen on hard times.
Come on.
All right. Here's something else. But if you want more, you'll have to do more than slay a few hellhounds, all right?
Sure.
Alright, well, Well, yeah, that sounds like a challenge.
That sounds like a challenge.
It is. The hardest thing will be to stay calm for the time being. We mustn't exhaust ourselves during the first skirmishes against Crow and his fleet. You are our best hope now. You speak for us all. You
Uh-oh.
lead the captains of the other community's ships into our harbor, until such time as we have assembled enough firepower to rout Crow's fleet of ghost ships. Only then will we be ready to strike back.
So, was that Crow in the Underworld? talking
An
about our
alliance
soul?
with Antigua, the pirates' headquarters.
Why not? Weren't we the ones who saved the world from certain destruction by the Titans? Weren't we the ones who still sailed the seas into...
We? What the f do you mean by we?
Fine, true. The other guilds weren't quiescent either. Which is why it's so important that we cooperate with them.
I take it if you played Risen 1 and 2, you would know more about that. But I have not, so I don't really know too much about it. I know that our mate here was not the character in that game. Those games. He was... Your protagonist was somebody else who met a lot of these characters. I know he met Patty. Patty's a character in all 3 of the games. But our mate here is Patty's younger brother, obviously. I don't think he was in the previous 2 games, but yeah. Maybe he was around as somebody nameless, or who knows.
Right. I'll convince the other captains about the alliance with Antigua.
Good. And I'll prepare the town for our visitors. I hope there's lots of them and they're willing to add their firepower to the defense of the harbor. Since you're already here, you can align yourself with one of them. We would benefit from their strength.
A word about the pirate alliance.
Go ahead.
Okay. Couldn't you contribute a seaworthy ship? Let's ask him.
How about you? Couldn't you also contribute a seaworthy ship?
The last ship that was anchored here was Captain Morgan's.
Morgan? You're talking about Slane's ship. Morgan was just his helmsman.
Well, after Slane's demise, he seized command of the ship. Since then, he's been roaming the seas, looting and torching everything before his cannons.
Uh-oh. Well, if he's like the real Captain Morgan, like in our real world, Captain Morgan was a real scumbag. And looted and pillaged, just like he says, raped and killed, burnt towns and churches, and burnt people out of their stuff. A real blight on... Ugh. Okay. But we'll ask about him. Now, let's see, what factions do you think would join us?
Which factions do you think would join us?
The captain's council is weakened. We need anyone who has a ship and can command it. And here I make no distinction between a club-swinging native or a tome-reading mage, as long as they have enough marrow in their bones to support our cause and stand up against Crow and his ghost ships.
I understand.
Well, let's see. Where can I find Morgan?
Where can I find Morgan?
He's out there somewhere, and he'll probably find you first.
We'll see. Maybe... Do we need to get him on our side? I don't know. I'll think about that. Alright, cool. Oh, there's a... I don't know, I got in trouble for taking stuff from it. Well, I didn't get in trouble, they were yelling at me for taking stuff from their house. That house. But anyways, I think this is enough for this episode of my Let's Play of Risen 3. I think we did quite a bit. We got a good look around the town, dispatched a gangload of hellhounds, and met some people, and we'll meet a lot more next time. So thank you for joining me, and I will talk to you next time. Take care, y'all.